One day, you will stand no more. Even though you are alive, there are some certain things you will not be able to do again. God bless you, my beloved brother. Hear me and hear me clearly. You know, there is something I do tell people. Whatsoever you sow, you will reap it. And there is another thing I want you to understand again. That as we are now, do something and be conscious of tomorrow. Remember tomorrow. Remember when you are doing something. Remember your children. Remember your family. Know it fully well that one day you will stand no more. Even though you are alive, there are some certain things you will not be able to do again. And on that note, that person that you look down, you molest, you maltreat, could be the one in position. And that time you have become weak. And it will become the person's turn. What will you do? Now, when Ubah was working with Nigeria, partnering with Nigeria against his own blood, against the truth that his brother has said, now the northerners all over Nigeria, all over the world, are now agreeing to what he said, that Nigeria have expired 10 years ago. That means it has expired 2014. And which Nnamdi Kanu stood upon. Then you people now arranged to kidnap him. Then you participated, you engage yourself, you involve yourself, you bring yourself out, bring everything, your amenities, your everything out in support of Nigeria against your own blood. Then look at it now. And you expect them to be happy. And the same person which you supported, you partner with Nigeria, still remain in DSS, suffering. And you have your own freedom with your family enjoying. And you are partnering with evil. Now you expect the people to just rub with you and forgive you like that? No. If there is any need of forgiveness or such, they should come publicly, specifically to Nnamdi Kanu and to the Biafrans. Apologize so sincerely. I'm talking about the family of Ubah. Before the corpse will be buried. Because as it is now, except those families, except Simon Ekpa and all others, agreed. That is the only thing I believe that could allow his head to be laid down in his hometown. Or else it will not. So I want the family to apologize to Nnamdi Kanu and apologize to Simon Ekpa and apologize as well to Biafrans over what their husband, their fathers has committed against the Biafran, against their family, against their people. Let them do that if they really want to have peace in that burial. Because as it is now, probably they may end up burying him in Edo, or burying him in Abuja, or here in Lagos. I'm telling you.
But service of song was aired yesterday in Lagos State.
In Lagos, that is what you are making. That is exactly what I'm saying. They may end up laying his head outside his homeland. Because for them doing this in Lagos State, which you don't supposed to, it's supposed to be.
Can't they do it in any place?
You cannot.
Since it's the service of song.
Hello.
Can't they do it anywhere?
Hello. Excuse me. In issues like this, a man of caliber of his type. Are you hearing me? When Ojukwu, during the burial of Ojukwu, are you aware of it? The burial of this man of God that died, this Yoruba man. What is his name? That died, you know, that they do his burial for 7 days. The Yoruba prophet. The Yoruba prophet died like 2 years now. You understand me? TB Joshua, God bless you, my brother. When he died, did they do his songs of memory or whatsoever in the eastern region? I am asking you, did they do it in the north? No, be Yoruba land they do them. Why they can't do this one for west? Say, if I'm Yoruba a western man, it's not. They knew what they are doing. They know that their daddy has fucked up. And it will do them no good. And neither will they do them any harm if they equally finish it where they have started it. You get it? Let them finish it in Lagos here and bury him here. Because he's a Nigerian. He's not a Biafra. And now, Biafra is coming to stand. They want to come and bury a Nigerian there. Without approval of the Biafrans, it's not going to be possible. It's not going to be what? Possible. If they really want, let them come out and make it official to Biafrans. And make it official by apologizing so seriously, with every humility. Then which the Biafrans will see in them, then and accept and agree that yes, they are apologizing sincerely from their heart. Then we look into it, then think of how to forgive them. Then so that the head of the man could be laid with the peace. Are you hearing me? With what? With the peace. But if they feel they can do otherwise, glory be to God. But I know they know it's not possible. I am advising the family now. Let them meet men in the diaspora of the Biafran corridor. Rehearse with them, plead with them, let them join them, and plead to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu for forgiveness. And when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu forgives, then I believe Simon Ekpa will not oppose it. Once Mazen Nnamdi Kanu forgives and let go, say that they should go ahead, that he has forgiven them. He will pray for them. Prayer of forgiveness. Then they will go. I believe, because Simon Ekpa is a man of principle. He's a man that respects people. He's a man, they have respect and honor to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. You understand me? He has respect to Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. And I don't think that when Mazen Nnamdi Kanu speaks, that we oppose it. No. It's not that kind of person. He still have respect.
So if anybody is saying, we Benue join, we River join, that person is saying so in doubt. I don't know what to understand. We are talking about Biafra. They are all not accepted because I said it earlier in my interview, I think with you, that Benue, Idoma, Egala, Kalabari, Ijo, Urobo, Ishan, all of them Edo, they are even more Igbo than I am. I'm from Anambra State, and I think the whole world appreciated that interview. So I don't need, to start, recycling that story, recycling it. Because of course I know, leave him, because I know that they are with us. They are part of us. We are Igbos. They are with us. They are Biafran. They are in Biafran land. The Benue state you are talking about, it's comprised of Idoma, Abi. Some part at TV you have Junkos. Junkos is even in Taraba. Junkos are even coming to join. But all I know is that these people you called now Benue State, River State, they are the land of Biafra now. They are the southeastern Nigerian. They remember that Ohaneze cultural group, the Igbos. They consulted Benue, they consulted River State, they consulted everybody. I mean, Ohaneze meeting before Ojuku's Biafra declaration. Each and every one of us, we came together for a round table talk. And actually, that gathering did not end on what? Deadlock or deadlock. It did not deadlock. But actually, they agreed that we must surely fight for our separate what? Sovereignty. And that's why Biafra emancipated today. So if anybody is saying, we Benue join, we River join, that person is saying so in doubt. I don't know what to understand. We are talking about Biafra. All of us are Biafra. There's no need of asking, are they going to join? What do you mean? If they are dragging their foot while joining, it means they have something bothering them. But if they have free mind, that actually they know that they are Biafrans. You don't need a question. How could you ask question on what belongs to you? It is yours. I don't know what to understand. If anybody has offended you, that is when he began to nurse that kind of question in his or her mind. Is this man going to accept me? Nobody is rejecting anybody in Biafra land. Majority, united, we become successful. We will be. We are all united people of the first black Jewish race, Biafran Republic. We are stronger than the so-called giant that is crawling on his knee. Giant of Africa, giant hungry, giant thief, giant that is full of political juggernautes and rogues. Giant of Africa keep on stealing, embezzling, stealing. Now, giant of Africa is embarking on taxation economy, to run tax economy. If you park motor, you pay. Where is the money? To someone's pocket. If you open a production company, you pay. Where is the money? It's going into someone's account, pocket. If you shout, Jesus is Lord, hallelujah, they spotted there's a church there, they went there. They will go there. Give us money, tax. They will write receipt. Is the money going to the central pocket, central account of the country to be utilized for development of the country? No, that money is going to private accounts. They are running a government of Egunje, nyemu, wetekeli, nyemu. Wait here. You don't bring them, I go keep them. Remove 90. Give them 10. Write the receipt. Write it in such a way it will suit my own interest. China, they are not doing it like that. Israel, America doesn't run their economy that way. Oga, we are leaving Nigeria willy-nilly. Biafra must go. We are tired. People that are happy staying now are the same people that are holding Nnamdi Kanu because they don't want Nigeria to go. Actually, if Nigeria goes, they will have nowhere to engage on stealing public funds. Nigerian mineral resources that is feeding everybody for years is coming from my region. Coastal line of Biafra. All those coastal line states. River State, Bayelsa State, Akwa State, Imo State, Abia, Enugu, Anambra, Ebonyi State, Delta State, and Edo states. These are the component states of Biafra. And these are where the resources are coming from. None from the dry land of northern Nigeria. It is only from my region, Biafra nation. So what do we have to do? The Biafran, coastal line, that's where the resources of this country are coming from. And there is none from other region, north, central, northwest, northeast, even mid-north. So that you see how Nigerian nation has been exploiting our natural endowment from Biafra coastal line states. The whole states I named before. That's Port Harcourt, Bayelsa, Rivers, Abia, Imo, Anambra, Ebonyi, Akwa Ibom, Cross River State, Niger Delta, Edo State, even Benue. I don't know what I understand. We have everything. So I don't know why Nigeria nation does not want to stay. Staying of this country, living in harmony, is rested on Igbo man. But they decided to turn their back on Igbo man. If any policy that comes and goes, it will be a hard time, a hard policy for Igbo man. But yet, Igbo man is scaling through. Igbo man is surviving. Tell me, currently, from 2015 till date, it's getting to 10 years. Do you know the kind of policy Buhari Tinubu administration has come out with to make sure that Igbo man's business are crippled? Because they are busy in the federal agencies, milking the public fund, stealing money from the public tax, stealing money from the public agencies, playing hard policy that is meant for Igbo man to go down, Igbo man's business not to flourish. My brother, trace when Jonathan exited government, exited as rock. That was 2015 till date. Go and check the index of poverty rate in Nigeria. Tell me who are poor, who are more poor, who are poorer. Tell me who are prosperous, who are more prosperous, who are prospering among the whole ethnic nationalities in Nigeria. It is the same Igbo that every policy of the government is against. They are abusing the public office, stealing money in billions, thinking that that is where prosperity comes from. After stealing and stealing and stealing and stealing, the same Igbo man still be on the top. And today, I don't know whether you know what is going on. That Tinubu has virtually appointed all the departments, all the agencies of the country, only for Yoruba to manage. None for the Igbo man. And now Hausa is trying to beat drum of war. Why? Because the system is no longer in their favor. The system has changed. It's only Yoruba president, Yoruba kinsmen, everywhere in the federal agencies. Yet the same Igbo man is there busy doing his business, irrespective the fact that to clear a container now, Igbo man is paying 40, 30, 45 million naira per container against 2.5 before. I don't know whether you understand me. And all these are targeted to Igbo man's business to crumble. And yet, we are proliferating. We are what? Proliferating, making profit on the faces of hardship. Hardship, excruciating policy in this country. Igbo man is still expanding and expanding into all these present, administration, all these government agencies, frowning their faces at Igbo man. Say we're the one on the top today. I don't think any administration that comes and go, if not an Igbo man at the end, or as the at least president, number one office, is worth celebrating. This is a regime we know that has failed under Tinubu. Tinubu has failed woefully. Judging by the pump price, fuel pump price, the prices of food items, cost of living, cost of governance, bad governance, inefficiency in government. It has actually indicated that federal government of Nigeria is going nowhere. Nigeria is hitting the rock. Nobody is moving forward, and they are not moving backward. They are just stagnated in one place. And the Igbo man has been so prosperous since the inception of Buhari regime until the continuation of Buhari regime where Tinubu starts. Igbo man is still going up, progressing. I don't know what to understand. On alarming rate. Is that a blessing or is that a curse? It is a what? An earthquaking blessing from God. We are prospering. We are prosperous. They are down. Till tomorrow, they are down. And let me tell you, let me spell it out again. Burial of Ubah is there. They must release Nnamdi Kanu before they bury Nnamdi. They bury Ubah. Ubah has what? Traditionally outlawed in Igbo land due to what he did to his brother Nnamdi Kanu.
Okay, but lastly, do you think that you mentioned Nigeria government running a taxation policy, a government. Do you think that if the Niger Delta and the Benues and the South they come together and form this Biafra nation, do you think that with their oil, do you think that they can make better use of it and make Biafra a glorious nation?
Biafra was good. Many years ago, there was a country having their policy, having their diplomats outside Biafran soil, having their bank, having their international airport at Uli. A well-constituted authority. I mean in the past. And what were they using as their natural resources? It is the same oil. Did they have refinery? Yes, they built refinery because at least having good scientists and technologists. Do they have arms and ammunition? Yes, the one they manufactured by themselves. They use it and fought Nigeria successfully. If not that Britain joined. Russia, Egypt, Niger, Mali, Cameroon, and so on and so forth. They would have edged out Nigeria. They would have won the war. But you can see, due to lack of lack of material resources, Biafra fizzled out. And today, nobody was a victim, nobody was a conqueror. And that was when the actual war began. Because the Fulani hegemony, they have actually decided that they must end Igbo. And today, we are ending Fulani. Fulani has ended. Because they have become a scapegoat. They are scapegoats in the north. Yes, Hausa have woken up from their slumber. And today, Fulani is on the run. Because time shall come when the heat will be over for them in the northern region there. They will all abscond into Sahara deserts. While Igbo man is rising, moving forward, prospering in all ramifications. And today, we have declared the first prince of Africa, a country that is coming to open the eyes of the rest of African nations. Biafra has come. Biafra declaration. Israel. Good. Even Ubah burial is not holding because Nnamdi Kanu is down in the facility, the SS facility. I don't really understand where I'm going. So that I'm telling you now that if I Ubah, before ever they would bury him, the Igbos, the Nnewi people, am I the one? I'm not only the one. I don't really understand. Because as they suggest in Igbo, we are Igbos, we must follow. I don't really understand. Federal government should go and release Nnamdi Kanu first. Tinubu should go and release Nnamdi Kanu to avoid Igbos placing Yoruba the way they place Fulani nation. Because the most enemy of the Igbos we have in Nigeria today are the Fulanis. Igbos has never forgotten in a haste how Fulani led, military onslaught in 1967, 68, 69, 70. Disallowed millions of Igbos. Tinubu should do the needful and allow a man that court has released to go. And it has actually indicated here that law is not working here. Nigerian president is their God, not my God. Nigerian president is their law. He's above their law. He's not above my law as an Igbo man. He can never be my God. Igbo might like to be God to other people, but not me. I'm telling you, not the Igbos. Now the country should be free. Let them free now they can then and bury Ivan Yoba so that Ivan Yoba will have a rest.
But as regards releasing of Nnamdi Kanu, but if the Nnewi people still insist that the burial will not hold, do you think that the federal government have the power to mandate the burial to take place there in Nnewi?
Anyway, it is one of their, let me say, their workers. Ivan Yoba is a federal man since he's a senator of Federal Republic of Nigeria. And how do we do that in a presidential system or setup? The only thing they should have done is flew Ivan Yoba as they flew him from UK. They should have landed in Abuja. Do the celebration there. I don't know to understand. Nothing concerns the states or the Nnewi community because Ivan Yoba is a senator of the Federal Republic. But Igbo tradition, if you not brought him back, I don't think he's going anywhere. That is what Igbos believe. When their owns, any of their owns is dead abroad, you must bring that person from America to Nigeria. Nigeria, it goes back to Igbo land, where they should, commit him, to the Mother Earth. So if that is not done, if it's being done outside Igbo land, no burial yet. No funeral yet. That is Igbo. Igbo has strong custom and tradition. So like Yoruba Fulani that think that Igbos, they are fetche people. They should bury him there. Wahala. No wahala now. They should bury him there now. Maybe they don't regard the Igbo. Not they bury him there outside Igbo land. Because as I'm talking to you now, Nnewi people said no. And there's no how when they say no, you go use soldier. Under arm. Bury him under Durex. I think when you bury under duress, you can go, Abi. You can't stay there forever now. After they turn their back, what next happens again? Nobody could actually tell. But all I know is that in the people I know, that's where Ojukwu comes from. Traditionally, they are deep, deep rooted down to earth people on the things of tradition, culture, and the customs in Igbo land. When they allow you, you can do it because they are the owner of the land. The political juggernauts and the vagabonds in Nigeria might think that they can deny Igbo man their right, their whatever, but I don't think the land that God has created can. At least that land is still accepted the Igbos. And if any strange culture that comes in or strange people that comes in into that land, onto that land and match Anambra land and go home, you will never be the same again. The land that you match is the earth. And that earth is where God put his footstool while presiding over his throne in heaven. So that's why anybody that come and torment Igbo land and turn to the Igbos and they pranked on Igbos and going as whomsoever you are, say now you get the power, the whole power in Nigeria, God will ask you. God is the one that will ask you, why did you do that? I don't understand. It's left for God to ask you. So that's why it doesn't matter. And we're looking beyond that. We are looking beyond that. Our cultures and traditions, it has come to stay. And nobody can come and discredit our land and go scot-free. We the Igbos, we are God believers. We are Christians. We are Judaists before inception of Christianity. And they still believe in God, that God can command the earth listens to him. Yes, that is God. Bible says that the dwelling place of the Most High God is heaven, and his footstool is here, this earth. So that's why there is God, there is government, then man, the people. And the people, when gather up, gang up together, they are more powerful than government. And God is more powerful than anybody.